This episode of the Very Serious Crafts podcast is brought to you by the Embroiderers Guild of America.
You're listening to the Very Serious Crafts podcast.
We're very serious crafters.
And we craft very serious crafts.
Very serious.
Hello, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 14 of the Very Serious Crafts podcast. I'm Mollie from Wild Olive.
I'm Haley from Red Handled Scissors and the Bones and Bobbins podcast.
And I'm Heidi from Hands Occupied and My House.
Yay!
Today we'll be talking about bulk fabric purchases, kitten-proof craft storage, and the Workbasket.
The Workbasket.
Yes.
It's funny because I don't leave my house.
It is. Okay, so several episodes ago, I talked about and kind of discussed with you live on the podcast, semi-live, whatever that is, about making a wedding gift for my brother and his fiance.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to give a quick update. We are now roughly 3 weeks away from the big event, and I am over halfway done embroidering this thing, and I have ordered a frame, and I did not foresee this happening, like being so planned out, but I had to share a little bit of that progress. I eventually will share a picture of the whole thing finished, but
that is extremely exciting.
I'm feeling quite pleased with actually getting this. I think it's going to be done in time. So
Yay!
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
cannot wait to see
the opposite of a train of shame.
A
train of triumph.
Yeah.
Train of triumph, exactly. I don't want to jinx it though either, so I'll stop talking about it being good.
Now I just want to sing "We Are the Champions." Like, everybody get your lighters out. Never mind. I've been watching too much, really wholesome YouTube. I don't generally watch YouTube videos because I don't know. I guess I'm just not in the habit. It's not that I actively don't like them. I thought I actively didn't like them. But I found this extremely wholesome content that I can't stop watching. That is two teenage twin brothers who are reacting to hearing music of all genres for the first time, but stuff that people our age definitely know,
right?
And that they have never heard before.
Oh,
and
fun.
Watching them listen to Freddie Mercury the first time was fantastic, and they're excited about, even if it's not a genre that they would be into, they, I guess, generally listen to hip-hop, and they have gotten excited about, Jolene, really into some Dolly. It was a whole thing.
That's so fun.
Yeah, and so I've been spending an inordinate amount of time this week doing that while kittens tornado around me, and I'm trying to remember that I think their YouTube is Twins Are the New Trend, but I will confirm that momentarily.
Cool.
I love it. Sounds like a good life.
After Heidi says what she's been up to, I will confirm.
Okay. Well, what I've been up to then is, a week ago today, those of you who follow my Instagram probably know this, my dog had an issue that was a neurological one, so we ended up in the emergency room with her. She's doing much better now, though. It's a week later. She's got a lot of mobility back, and at age 15 and a half, I am very pleased with where we are. So It's all improving slowly, but I am massively sleep deprived, so apologies in advance if I think something is funny that is super duper not, but I still laugh at it. Haha!
I feel really into all of this.
Yeah.
Except for the part about Storm not feeling well.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Because
also,
we love
like,
Storm.
we do. And like, just to like point this out, like Storm visited the podcast before we started recording. So like we got to see her and she was like actually moving around and doing so much better. She seems to be on a good road. So she's a sweetie.
Yeah. She's doing so well that I had to dig out some jingle bells from my Christmas craft box for her collar.
Perfect.
So you know when she moves.
Yeah, because we'd been sleeping in shifts, so we were really exhausted. And I was like, she's not steady, and the main thing is we need to know if she's trying to stand up or get out of bed or move. And so, since she's so wobbly, a jingle bell's perfect.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That seems ideal.
Yeah, it's very cute, but
Yes.
I'm also very sleepy.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, poor Storm.
And poor Heidi and Ed.
The new trend
Thank you.
is...
Wait, say that
is the
again,
answer.
Haley.
Yes, and poor Heidi. And also, twins the new trend is the content I've been watching, and I will link it in the show notes because it's delightful.
Okay, cool. I love it. Before we jump into our planned topics, I'm going to get this right. I've only tried this 3 times, listeners. We want to give a shout out to some new serious friends of the Very Serious Crafts podcast who are now supporting us at patreon.com/seriouscrafts. Many thanks to Megan and Catherine. We appreciate you so much. And we'd also like to thank Veronica, who made a generous one-time donation through our website, which you are also able to do if you visit veryseriouscrafts.com. So thank you very much to all of those fine folks who are listening.
It is super cool.
Now,
Yes, thank you so much.
it is super cool. So let me tell you, this might take me into like thinking about planning a trip on the train of shame. I will just preface this with that because this is like, I was going to start this by saying a couple of
If you're
weeks ago, I
pre-booking-
bought, God, I know. I don't want this to be that though. I was going to say a couple of weeks ago, I bought this thing, but actually I realized that I think it was at least early June. So that's now we're at 2 months ago. So that. Anyway. So you may have seen there is a bead embroidery artist that I encountered for the first time on Instagram. Her name is Celia J. And she's based in the UK. And she makes these beautiful beaded embroideries. She makes them and sells them. And then now she sells kits. And I saw her stuff. And most of what she does is like abstract, swirly, it looks planet-like, but she also has done some pieces where like she has a design she did of Frida Kahlo. She's been working on one of Vincent van Gogh, and they're just stunning. And
These
This
are
was
amazing.
not what I was expecting.
you're really
Beautiful.
cool. And I so I really wanted to make to buy a kit, but like the kits that I most attracted to her abstract work. So that's what I wanted to try. But the kits that she had for that, the colors were beautiful, but like not my style that I would want to have like displayed. However, she had a kit that was in my kind of like, candy color palette that is called the Spring Floral Bead Box. And it's designed to make a flower, and it has sequins and beads in with it. But I asked her, I was like,
Cool.
would there be enough supplies in this kit that I could use these supplies to do more like the abstract thing? And she was like, yeah, definitely, you can do that. And so I ordered it, and the kit came, and it's beautifully packaged, and everything is just like, there's more than one piece of fabric, so you can make more than one thing. There's tons of beads in there. It came
That's
with the cute
awesome.
little... Yeah, I know. And it came with like the cute little unicorn scissors and everything. Like, this is a complete kit. You are ready to go. Okay? that definitely was the thing where I was like, okay, well.
I like it already, and I don't like half the things in it.
It was just like, it all added up to, yes, just buy the thing. And, shipping from the UK gets a little bit pricey, but I didn't care. I was just like ordering the thing. Well,
but it's also like a beautiful package.
Yes,
I cannot resist beautiful packaging.
It felt like, and I made the decision, like, I'm ordering a gift for myself, and that was okay.
Yes.
I don't do that too often. Usually I get super practical about things like that, but I was like, I need to just treat myself to this. So I did.
I'm so glad.
I have not stitched a single bead. I was like, wait to talk about it on the podcast until after you've started it or you've made the thing. And I was like, well, let's just talk about it anyway.
It'll make you do it.
Yeah. I hope so. Well, I desperately want to do it, but like at this point, there's a lot of stuff I need to do this month, in the next few weeks leading up to my brother's wedding. So it has to wait until after that.
Sure.
That just needs to be the thing. But maybe it's like the reward after that, where it's like, hey, do this thing for yourself. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about it, and I wanted podcast people to see her work and her kits and stuff, because it's beautiful. I think at this point you have to like catch when the kits are available, because she's been selling through them pretty quickly. But yeah,
very beautiful.
She's amazing. But it's just beautiful to look at her work anyway. So she also just released some needle minders, so it's awesome.
I always think, like, sometimes when I see topics before we record, and I can form an opinion that, that's not going to be something that I'm going to be into. But the number of times I'm completely wrong after I see the actual work.
Yeah.
Like, beads and sequins, not really my thing unless we're talking Art Deco or Art Nouveau.
Right.
But this is absolutely beautiful art.
Yeah, it's like
I'm really into it.
She not stacks the beads, but like she beads so close together that you get like this awesome texture, right? Like it almost looks...
It's like French knot embroidery, except...
Yes, but with beads, exactly.
Yeah.
And almost it almost becomes like topical map like.
Yeah.
And so I just...
Topographical?
Yes.
Topographical?
That, whatever.
Yes.
They make me think of geodes as well.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway.
That I have an interest in.
It's highly recommended for folks to check out. That is all.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, that was really cool. I definitely would not have seen her work otherwise, and I'm into it.
Yeah. Yeah. So what else are you into?
Oh gosh. So anybody who's been listening for any amount of time knows that there are a few things I like more than organizing things. It doesn't really matter what it is.
Right.
Data, scissors, embroidery floss, whatever.
Yeah.
So I can't remember when it was, maybe last summer, when I finally did the big cleaning of my studio that had needed to happen, like the removal of all the excess stuff that I didn't need anymore, and just really going through things, and I've been pretty pleased. But then I got kittens. So, you wouldn't believe the places that I have found the kittens.
I believe it. I had a kitten, I believe it.
For context, when I got them, like, they were not old enough to, like, have a new home. I was fostering 2 kittens from an abandoned litter. And so they were 8 or 9 weeks old, I think, when I got them. So they were kitten shaped already, but they were very, very, very small.
Oh, Kitten shaped.
And so they would just end up like behind like my desk area where I keep my cutting mats. Like, how did you get in there, kitten? I don't know. Or in my shelf, I have a bottom shelf where I keep my big AccuQuilt Go cutting machine and a stack of notebooks. I found a kitten filed amongst the stack of notebooks.
That rules.
You need to like pull out the label maker for them.
That's actually funny that you should say that, because I have one of those old metal label makers that emboss
Those are cool.
like non-sticky metallic tape, and I definitely found which one, Phryne, sort of snuggled up between that and a circle die cutter for making buttons. Like, how is that comfortable? All of course that is all on top of a cookie tin. Because, you know.
Yep.
Necessities. So now everything that's on the floor, like at floor level, is prime kitten hiding place.
Yes.
And I mean, they can jump very high. I don't even understand the physics of kittens. But they don't seem yet, and I will knock on all of the wood in the world because it's coming. They don't seem yet to want to be into, like, my thread spools or my wall of scissors. But everything at ground level, they, like, will flop and roll over or into. And including, like, power strips. They turned out the power in all of my studio, and I couldn't figure out, like, everything was plugged in. There wasn't anything wrong, and I realized that they had turned off the power strip. It was just off. And so now I think that I need to, excuse me, once again reorganize, but also reorganize in a way that includes the fact that I now have 3 cats. Because they're going to be cats very soon.
Yes.
Because kittens don't stay kittens for very long. And I need, like, some extra space. I need to have a second litter box. And the only place that makes sense for that is in one of the cubes that I generally use for storage in my workspace. And, like, it's just been this really interesting reckoning with things that my gigantic cat could not care less about versus things that the kittens see and are like, huh, that's a toy. Or, ooh, I could definitely sleep there. And so it's, I don't know. I just never had kittens before, and I've never had to think about having things set up so a tiny thing cannot get in and or destroy or eat something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We had a kitten once, and the first
Was it
day,
Darcy?
No, it was not Darcy. It was a previous cat, and my great aunt had found this mama cat under her porch, and they took care of all the kittens and, you know, different people that adopted them. But so the first day that this was Annika, the cat, the first day she came, she crawled under a piece of furniture, and we were so, like, freaked out about it that we didn't think, okay, if she got under the furniture, she surely can get out again. But we, like, it was filled with dishes. It was a whole, like, hutch. And so we emptied the thing to move it, but it was like this moment of new kitten panic, and that was a silly thing to do. But yeah, they can get into the tiniest, funniest little places.
Yeah. I do not understand They sleep in the bathroom because we have a fireplace on both ends of our apartment, and one of them is sealed. The one in the kitchen is sealed so you couldn't get into it. It's basically just the mantle left. But the one in our bedroom has a Victorian grate over it, and it's like this ironwork thing. You couldn't get into it without moving it, except at the very center top is this gorgeous filigree ironwork that, for reasons deeply unclear to me, is hinged. And my best friend's cat, when we were moving into this apartment 15 years ago, was hanging out in that room with my cat Simon as we were moving everything else, because it was the most secure place to have the cats together.
Yeah.
And her cat went, somehow got in that hole and went up the chimney.
Oh my goodness.
And my husband had to pull his arm up, and I feel like I must have told this story before.
I've never heard this story.
Yeah, I don't know this story.
No. So it was a completely empty room. And so we opened the pocket doors, and there's Simon sitting in the middle. And, there aren't even curtains. There's nothing in this room. We haven't moved anything in except for cats. And we look and see that there's this tiny hole in the fireplace cover. And so Jeremy takes the cover off and sticks his hand up the chimney, where they've thrown some stuff in there. I found some antique glass bottles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, an old Noxzema bottle. Very strange. So he sticks his hand up there, finds a tail, and just yanks. And so down comes Pollycat, who is a long-haired cat.
Oh, man.
Who has just become a chimney sweep. Yeah. And so all of that is to say, one of the first days the kittens were here, when I don't even understand how they got up that high, one of them opened that hinged filigree opening. And, they didn't try to get in, but they certainly could have. And I don't think, with the way that the chimney has been filled in, that we would be able to get to them. I think that there's probably enough, labyrinth of detritus shoved down this chimney that I don't know that we could get to them. So they sleep in the bathroom. Anyway, the whole point is that now I need to kitten-proof my studio, and I feel like I have a toddler.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
Oh.
Well, I've been making some home improvements lately of my own. And it's interesting because my little toddler-type animal is on the old dog version of the kitten spectrum. The puppy to old dog, kitten to old cat spectrum. Storm's on the other end.
Yes.
And, so we have a fairly small-sized, for, people who don't live in a city standards, apartment, but luckily there's a lot of storage. So we have a long, narrow place, and down one entire side of the hall is 4 different closets. There's a coat closet, furnace and water heater, linen, and laundry closet. And when we moved...
That is an embarrassment of closets. I just don't understand your riches.
Oh, and that's not all of them, Haley. And that's not all. The desk I am recording at right now is inside a closet that we so don't need. I just use it as a more private desk space. Chicago.
Okay. Stop with the closet bragging.
I have one closet, and it's not even real.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the only issue is that when you have a hallway that's entirely closets, and all your old closet doors were falling apart, and they'd been painted over and over, 800 times.
To hold them together, probably.
Well, and that, but I don't know I don't know why people didn't like sand the paint when it came to repainting. But there's like, if you scratch the paint, it's like beige, blue, blood red, green, tan, gray. Like, it's too much.
You should come to my apartment.
Yeah.
That is,
yeah,
more than 100 years old. It's never been sanded. Ever.
Wait, do you realize if you were to sand down the walls, you could probably gain some square footage?
Yeah. So anyway, the old doors. That's a hard phrase to say. The old doors had to go. We donated them to Habitat for Humanity right after we bought this place. And I've been sitting in an apartment without closet doors for a while because the door openings, when you buy a door, you have to know like the opening size, right? Especially for something that's fitted in like an accordion door or a sliding door or even a pocket door, which my apartment also has. Anyway, 2 of the door openings are 36 inches standard size. One is 30. And this last one is a moving target sliding scale. Not sure what the best descriptor is, but at one point it's 29 inches. Yeah. At one point it's 28. At one point it's 30. And I'm like, cool. So it's also smaller than a standard size. And since it like fluctuates, if I can even find a 28-inch closet door, I'll have to like shim out it'll be a whole mess. It won't work. And I tried real doors last fall at one point, and I was like, A, these are expensive as heck, and B, they don't fit, so abort mission, return doors. And now that we live in COVID times, I'd rather just do something myself.
Sure.
And I just don't want to spend that kind of money either, because the economy's trash. So I went on eBay, and was like, I need some fabric. Actually, I take that back. I'm sleep deprived. I didn't start on eBay. I started on Spoonflower, which is so backed up on orders. I feel very bad for anyone who uses it as part of their small business model. I know they're doing their best, but holy cats, their order times are long. So I was like, I don't think I want to wait that long or pay like $13 a yard.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let's try eBay. And I really lucked out because I found a couple different fabrics that I actually liked that actually came in continuous yardage. And since I have so many doors, I'm going to need about 18 yards of fabric that's at least 40 inches wide. So I ordered an 18-yard bolt of vintage fabric, and I got a deal on it because I was ordering so much at once. But all this to say,
that's super cool.
Yeah, it's really cute fabric.
Like to like to have vintage fabric is a whole other thing, That's awesome.
Totally. And I think, and the seller had 20 more yards besides the 18 I bought. So if they're still available, I'll link them in the show notes when this episode comes out. But yeah, sorry, I'm really sleep deprived. But the point is, you can get great deals on fabric on eBay, and it's better for the environment because it's not new production. You're reusing old, and a lot of this dead stock stuff is in mint condition because it's just been wrapped in its bolt forever.
Yeah.
I would just say to make sure you get pictures of the selvage and the edges, just to make sure it's not warped or stained. But this stuff was
moth-eaten.
Yeah. But this stuff was in perfect condition, and the seller was lovely. So I'll put down the seller shop as well.
That's awesome.
That is.
I need a nap. I'll stop talking.
No, I love that, and I love, first of all, the print that you, the prints that you were sending us pictures of were great. But I really like that idea so much.
I'm excited. And the tension rods were just a couple of bucks.
Sure.
So that's nice too.
Yeah. Cool. Good find. Yeah. Good find.
Ooh, sorry. Last thing I forgot to say. And I've been keeping my eyes peeled for some vintage Christmas fabric deals. Because then at Christmas, I can just switch out the curtains and my whole hallway is festive right away without that much effort. So yeah, I'm excited.
I am really, really, really feeling easy festiveness.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
I want to be festive, which may be shocking to some listeners.
Someone I follow on Instagram, like their neighbors put up a Christmas tree like in July because they were like, it's time. We just have to have something like this.
I like that a lot. I am very on board that.
Not necessarily
Apparently
easy festive,
the subdivision behind my dad's all put up their Christmas lights and stuff again to cheer everybody up.
I love it. And you could like go for an evening walk and take in the Christmas lights, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
It's Michigan, they drive.
This episode of the Very Serious Crafts podcast is brought to you by the Embroiderers Guild of America. EGA is a community of stitch-minded people who inspire passion for the needle arts through education and the celebration of its heritage. Join today to become a member of the community, gain access to educational opportunities, projects, and more. Learn more at egausa.org. All right, friends. I've been thinking about talking about this at different times, and today is the day. I've brought with me to recording time a vintage, well, I guess all issues of this would be vintage at this point, but a vintage issue of the Workbasket magazine. And if you are not familiar with this gem of a magazine, you've been missing out. But basically, the full title is the Workbasket and Home Arts magazine, and has lots of knit and crochet in it. There's other kinds of projects included. This particular one has some iron-on embroidery transfers, like right built into it, and they are still intact in this issue. This one is from February 1986. My grandma subscribed to this for ages, and I don't think we kept very many issues because there's a point where you can't keep all the things, and yet there's part of me that's a little sad because there are gems in this, and I know, Haley, that you have a similar appreciation for this publication.
I do indeed, and I have brought my favorite one to the table as well.
Heidi, do you have any issues of this, or have you explored these in the past?
No, but all I'm doing is thinking to myself, why don't I know about this?
Oh, you didn't even know about it? Oh my goodness. It's okay.
You need to head to eBay right now.
Yeah.
I just bought 18 yards of fabric, but continue.
I think that this one probably was in the little mini sewing cupboard that I got from my grandparents' house, and it was, still has many of my grandma's knitting needles and things in it. So I, pull out the issue of the Workbasket, and it's folded open to probably the last thing that my grandma made, which again, I love that kind of thing. Aww. Where it's still, the thing. And it is titled Our Favorite Sleeveless Pullover. It is a cabled sweater vest, and I kid you not, the woman wearing this, it was made to be for my aunt. She looks a lot like how my aunt dressed. My grandma probably made this for her. That just is how it goes. But this is it's classic 80s in this particular one. But other fun finds that are in this, of course, if you think back to anything from the 80s, you've got a variety of interesting advertisements in this. So we have right inside the cover, incredible value Polly Peppers shoes that, some of the stuff that is in this, there's a person here too. I'm pretty sure that my aunts ordered these things from this magazine. There's a section of recipes.
Gotta have recipes.
Recipes. Let me see what else we've got in here. We have a set of boudoir accessories that you can crochet.
Haley just made a face. It was really funny.
Would you like to guess what our boudoir accessories are from Workbasket in 1986?
86?
I'm gonna go with a nightie and slippers.
Oh, you are so far off.
Oh no.
I am.
You are, because apparently in your boudoir, what you actually would need is an eyeglass case.
What boudoir? What boudoir are they even talking about?
I mean, in fairness, probably both of our boudoirs.
A tissue holder, which is today's response to the dainty hanky of yesteryear.
Dainty hanky.
Uh-huh. And a pin cushion.
Wow.
A pin cushion.
Okay.
So,
Well,
yeah. I mean, it's, yeah. Anyway, so we have that.
this is my retainer cozy, my contact lens.
That's basically it. But like, calling it boudoir accessories makes it like a whole
Hot boudoir.
There's an aerodynamic pullover, which basically has arrows on it. But you guys might actually, Heidi, you might like this because it's perfect. It's perfect for like, it's in red and yellow and kind of a blue teal color with some black accents.
And is it also like 15% tacky? Because that's
Yes.
my sweet spot.
Yep. It's got slightly dolman sleeves.
Heck yeah.
It's a whole 80s thing. We have a soft sculpture Valentine, which is like a fabric basket that is definitely of the 80s. It's a thing. In the I don't want to take this over. Haley, if you have things that you need to share from yours, please do. But one of the ads is surely haunted because they are popular dolly pot holders. So they're patterns to make crocheted pot holders with doll heads.
Oh, my grandma definitely had those. And also,
That makes no sense.
I don't know why you'd want the doll
mine
head.
has a
It would
Cupid
melt.
doll wardrobe.
You'd be like, I made this casserole and this doll head just melted on it.
Okay, wait.
Like, what?
Did you say a Cupid doll wardrobe?
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's in this one. Mine
Excellent.
is July 1983.
Okay.
And it's cat themed.
Oh, excellent.
Hold on, let me see what the embroidery patterns in mine are. Oh, cats. Cats. More cats.
Perfect.
But yeah, I actually am going to at some point make the cover project of this, which is a crocheted Afghan and throw pillow that has cat outlines that are chain stitched on top.
Okay.
And it's just a lot. Here, I'm gonna hold it up and show you guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it.
Cute.
See, and I don't know if I'd put all of the cats on it, but one cat on there would be really, really charming. It would be just before you cross into the kitsch. Not that I'm against the kitsch, so, you know.
Uh-huh. There's also a fantastic advertisement that the kids today will not understand. And, where did it go? It was full color. I don't know. Ooh, that looks like a pump for something else. Here we are.
What?
There is a
I shouldn't have
don't
asked.
call the plumber, reach for power plunger.
Oh.
You can imagine what shape that is.
I
That was what
I think that might have, I've seen that ad before. I know what what you're talking about.
Yeah, but the one that I am most delighted about is for owning your own phone. You might be paying up to $4 per month rent. Why would you do that if you could own your own telephone?
Wow.
And it's this extremely 80s, like, looks like it was supposed to be modern.
Uh-huh.
And it has a nameplate with your name and phone number on it.
Yeah.
It's quite something. And for those of you who find that to be confusing, they're definitely talking about phones that you plug into a phone jack in the wall. And there is a certain point in time where you didn't buy them. You rented them from the phone company.
Yeah.
And the phone company serviced them.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that is one of my favorite ridiculousnesses.
Yeah. Now here, this is an ad for Heidi in this one. It is for rug making made easy.
Ooh. Tell me more.
With the unique texing needle, you can create elegant award-winning rugs of any size and shape from old clothing or remnants. I want to know award-winning. I mean, I guess, if you're submitting exactly. No frame or loom needed. No tedious sewing of ends. Use your own designs or the patterns and instructions included to produce deep napped, sturdy, reversible rugs. You can write to them. Apparently, this is $12.95 plus $1 shipping and handling. So I'm sure that's still going to work.
Definitely in 2020. Definitely.
Absolutely. The classified advertising, though, is honestly like my favorite to read through because they have there's you can get everything.
Heirlooms to crochet. That's what I've got in mind.
Yeah. There's an ad for large size sweater patterns, sizes 20 to 50. 3 beautiful designs, $9.95. That's all the information you'd be given, and you would just order these patterns sight unseen. But it's to see different sizes of patterns. It probably was not as typical to find those, so to be able to order them here. But then there's also baby chicks. You can get a poultry catalog. One that I liked though was confidential insider sources, directories for artwork, needlecraft, picture framing, and artist supplies. Basically, you send in, and you can get information about where to source materials from.
Oh, I found a trio of very strange ads together. There are multiple chairs that where the seats or the chairs themselves lift up and stand you up automatically.
Yes.
So there are multiple varieties of that.
Yes.
Which I can see as a thing, but there are a lot of them in these classifieds. And also, directly above quilt pattern books is the world-famed Brevettata tear gas pistol.
What?
And it requires no permit. It is solid metal construction, and it's got this stern-looking cop with a gun that apparently it's shooting tear gas, but it looks like it's shooting water. But that is directly above a set of 3 quilt pattern books, and directly next to lovely lyric choir gowns.
Oh yeah, I've got the choir gowns in mine as well. I saw those.
They're definitely aiming for a very specific female profile, aren't they?
The fact that they're going to a specific, they have a very specific audience going on here.
Yeah.
I also find it funny that in the classifieds they have a section that is of interest to women. They have made a point of this entire thing being of interest to women at the time, obviously, but it's just a funny category to have. Anyway,
yeah, it's weird. Too many ruffles. Too many ruffles in this publication.
There are some things that I would totally go for.
That's the thing. Absolutely.
This group of patterns, I would make all of them. They are Halloween Witch, Holiday Bells, Ghost Mobile, Rainbow Mobile, and Forest Friends.
Oh, yeah.
I would totally make all of those.
Yes.
That sounds adorable.
Yes, I love it.
Ooh, and this tool for enlarging or reproducing patterns, which
wait, is that
I think we all have seen.
The little projector thing?
Or no, it's a manual tool.
Oh.
So you you set one end to trace the original.
Yes.
And then you set wider or taller, well, or both, to reproduce it in proportion with a pencil on another piece of paper.
Okay.
Which is
that
neat.
is very very fun. Yeah, it's all kinds of interesting fun things, and every time that I look through it, I spot something new where I go, well, that's kind of cool. That's also, or this is a very odd thing. Oh, this was one this is one that I thought you guys would also love. I mean, we're in the time of COVID, and people are needing to find ways to maybe make a little bit of extra income, you know? Mm-hmm. So here we have a page called Making Sense, and it is ideas for making craft projects that you would be able to sell. So this could work. We have a potpourri heart, the mice and hearts magnet, which includes using half of a walnut shell. And I'm not sure what this mouse is made out of, but it's a felt mouse, I guess, poking up out of it. We have ideas for plant hangers, and then beautiful lacy bows that you use crochet or tatted doilies, and you make little bow ties out of them. But
cute.
My personal favorite though was it says children often beg for, this is perfect for you, Heidi, because it's a mini terrarium, by the way.
Yay!
Children
I
often beg for a quarter to put in the gum machine at the supermarket. After taking out the prize, they throw the plastic bubble away. Save the bubble and put a little charcoal with good grade potting soil in the lower half. Plant small cuttings of baby's tears, burro's tail, or jade plant in soil. Water it and snap the top back on. You can sell these mini terrariums for $1, it says.
I mean, in fairness, those are all succulents and super easy to propagate.
I'm not mocking the idea. It's literally like, but sell it for $1. There you go.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
All of these have suggested prices, by the way.
Yes. Under miscellaneous, poems for special occasions, $1 per line.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love it.
Just in case. Or you could earn money finishing just 2 projects a day. Like doing the finishing work on 2 projects a day.
Okay. I would pay somebody to do that for me. How far along does the project have to be before you hand it off to them?
Apparently. But that used to be a really normal thing, to send things off to a finisher.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yet, I think that's a service my local still provides. One of the last times I was there, someone was in there getting prices for inserting a zipper into a finished cardigan.
Nice. Anyway, Heidi, yeah, I really can't believe that you don't have issues of this, because because you love especially vintage knitting and crochet kinds of things. Because, I mean, Workbasket goes back a long way. You would find so many delightful patterns that you would love. So
yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it's very 80s, which I haven't done
much older than that,
yeah,
too.
There's stuff that's older,
yeah. But what you guys were describing, I was excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I can't remember how long they ran for, but it's worth finding some issues of this, if only just for the entertainment of flipping through, but also there's like good stuff in there too. So anyway, yeah,
it's true.
Thank
and
you
mine
so much
has
for sharing.
all the inserts.
Oh yeah.
And so like this handwritten note from Aunt Ellen that says, urgent news. Your subscription to Workbasket expires with this issue. Oh no. And then there's one, in case you were even more concerned, that involves a cop reminding you.
Oh my goodness.
That you need to renew.
Are you sure?
Very into cops.
Is it a police officer or is that a mailman?
Hold on, let me look. It's a mailman.
Okay.
Never mind.
That's so funny.
The centerfold, though, is rock bottom vitamin prices with unsurpassed quality. Bob Lee will not be undersold.
Good to know.
And there are some questionable pills here.
Yes, so vintage workbook. Blah, blah, blah. I'm there. I've reached that point. Vintage Workbasket magazines, worth finding a copy or two on the interweb, because I'm sure that there are people who have them available. I didn't even look to see, but yes, do.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
Yeah.
Well,
I
also,
definitely need to go on eBay
any,
for more than fabric.
like antiques market,
Yes.
or flea market or something. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Every time I go antiquing with my dad in Michigan,
Yeah.
I come across tropes of them.
Yes.
Well, and speaking of flea markets and COVID and vintage things and vintage sales online, I'm noticing a lot of antique shops are really finally, if they hadn't already, had a developing eBay or Etsy sale game. They're starting to do more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, also on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But especially on eBay, a lot of like places that are like, we're one of the most loved and popular antique stores in Alabama, but now they've got this huge online business, so it's kind of cool because they're also starting to sell inventory that they've never sold on the internet before, so they're not quite as picked over as other internet sellers that have been selling their best stuff for ages. Yeah. So pro tip to vintage loving people, now's the time, girl.
Yeah, I've noticed that too, and you're
Good.
very right.
Good to know. Yeah. Or
Anyway,
also dangerous
that's
to know.
my 2 cents.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, we will wrap this up for today. Thank you so much for listening to the Very Serious Crafts podcast. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Serious Crafts, and on Facebook at Very Serious Crafts. You can also find show notes and all things Very Serious Crafts at veryseriouscrafts.com. You can also find information about our sponsor, the Embroiderers Guild of America, there at our website too. And finally, if you are a fan of the Very Serious Crafts podcast, please leave us a 5-star review on whichever platform you use to listen to podcasts. Good ratings help us show up in recommendations, which helps more people who love crafting find us. And
Thank you.
I feel like if the Workbasket were still going, that podcasts like ours would actually advertise in Workbasket. Like that would be the place.
Definitely.
Like that's the new thing. But we just have to rely on these other methods. And also like,
or we can restart Workbasket.
ooh.
Yeah, and then all of our ads, and then our ad for the podcast can be the 3 of us like in our logo, except we're dressed as different municipal employees, like a mailman, a fireman.
Oh my goodness.
It would work.
Or a baker. There was definitely an ad in here for making donuts. I don't understand.
Yep,
but
I like that.
anyway, yeah. So there we go. It was an episode, you guys. Thank you all for listening.
It was.
Have a good day.
Stay safe out there.
Bye.